good evening. How are you doing today? Okay, I'm here to advise the married women. If you are in a marriage and you are enjoying your marriage, hallelujah, thanks be to God. But if you are in a marriage and you discover that you marry a wrong person, for you to know you marry a wrong person is only after some time of going into the marriage. That is when you will discover sometime you must have given birth to 5 children, 3 children, 1 child. You will not discover this. Never ever consider killing your spouse. Never ever in your life consider killing your spouse. This is a very big mistake anybody can do. No matter how bad or how wicked your spouse is, please, it's better to separate. It's better to divorce than to kill your spouse. As I most times say, a divorcee is better than a late Mr. or a late Mrs. For so many reasons. Okay? If you kill somebody because the person is bad, the person is gone forever. There is no opportunity for the person to change in the future to become a better person. But if you divorce or you separate from this person, it is very, very possible that this person will become a better person after so many years of the person experiencing some things in life. If you hate your spouse so much, let's say you are a woman and you hate your husband so much, if you separate from this man, after a while, it is possible that by the law or by some other means, this man will be sending support to the children. But if he dies, there is no remedy to that. Then, apart from by court order or by some other means that this man sends support to the children, it is possible that after some years, that when the children become grown up on their own, they will have wisdom that is more than you, the mother, to know how to tackle their father, to get from the father what's supposed to be their portion. I have seen many people whereby the children can easily get in touch with their father and get what's supposed to be for them, but the mom cannot do that. For example, I know of a girl, she's like 22 years old. Her mom and her dad, they are separated. Sorry for that, I was trying to arrange something. Okay? The mom and the dad, they are separated. The girl is in the university and she do call the dad. Dad, please send me school fees. Dad, please send me pocket money. And the dad, in his own capacity, he used to do. Okay? So, as a woman, think about this. If you kill your husband because he was bad, he was wicked for so whatever reason, and he is unable to give your child a support in the future, now, all the load, even though it is 1,000 naira pocket money, he sent to that your child in the campus. Take note that 1,000 naira is either a relief for you or is a reason for your child not to go the wrong way. Like some female children in the university, when I say some, that is the normal ones that are not bewitched or they are not having evil spirit. The real good children in the university, if they can get the support they need, they will not be looking for sugar dad. But some in the university look for sugar dad because they don't want to drop out of school for financial issues. So they take this as an option. Why I say some good one is that there are still some girls that even when you provide everything for them, they still go after sugar, that it looks like they have an evil spirit. You can give them like 1 million naira pocket money every time, but still they are looking for men. So those ones are the ones that have been bewitched or they have evil spirit. Okay, but for a good girl, if she can get the support she needs, she's not going to go the wrong way. And even some boys that do stealing and the rest, if they get the support they need, they will not go the wrong way. Okay, so do not kill your spouse. Never ever you consider killing your spouse, because when a spouse is alive, he has a function to do. If you, the woman, is unable to pursue the race at the early stage of the separation, like you could not force him to be sending you money for the children upkeep, school fees and the rest, you don't have the wisdom, you don't have the strength to do it, or maybe the man is more powerful or more wicked that you could not do it, just relax. At a particular time, these children will have the wisdom, the understanding, and the ability of what it takes to approach their dad. There are so many benefits of you to consider separation instead of killing your spouse. To both men and women, there are some people that separate at a particular time, but in the future, though they never come back together to marry again, but they became serious backbone to each other. They become like friends, and they keep giving support to each other. They give the support, but they never come back together again. Then there are still some people that after so many years, I've heard of even the one of 15 years later, they still come back together again, and it was better than previously. You understand? So there are so many benefits of not you killing your spouse, or rather you walk away when the things are bad. There are some men or women that are misbehaving this day. Misbehavior could be of different form. Maybe their attitude, maybe they are having some girlfriend or doing a whole lot of bad things. Now, towards the end of their life, they will have more wisdom, more understanding, and they may become somebody better. So in all you do, in all your anger, in all your regrets, in everything you do, never ever consider killing your spouse. There are so many people that have killed themselves in the course of marriage. Like I watched a video of a girl that stabbed, this is not even a stab. She used a cutlass and cut her husband, and she now used a knife to stab herself. Okay, I cannot display that kind of video here. YouTube may go against it because there was so much blood on that video. Okay, what was the problem? She saw on the husband's phone where another girl wrote to him, say, "I love you." Just, "I love you." This is the story we heard in that video. Maybe she has been battling with this issue of infidelity for some time before she finally made this decision. But what led to the death of both of them was because she saw a text message where a girl wrote to the husband, say, "I love you." For that reason, she just got angry, carried cutlass, cut the man. She entered the kitchen, picked a knife, stabbed herself, and everybody was in the pool of blood. And it was a terrible situation. That is that. I also have made mention of a particular husband and wife at Udu Road, where the man was having girlfriends, and the woman tried to stop him, and he refused. And in the night, the woman carried 4 liters of acid and poured on the man. And in fact, the whole of this dangerous act should not happen in a relationship. One thing you should always know, always have at the back of your mind, that any spouse you are with, you were never born with that spouse. And there is no girl, there is no woman inside marriage that is okay. Let me use like some of those northerners that used to get married very early. No matter how early you marry, no matter how early you marry, you are probably not below 13 years. So let's assume at the minimum, which is not supposed to be, but let's just use the minimum. You got married at the age of 13. Remember that you have lived your life for 13 years before you met this very man. So if the relationship is not working, however you survive for the past 13 years, you should and you will be able to survive the other days of your life and even meet a better tomorrow. And coming to our Southerners, most Southerners are getting married at the age of 20, 30 something. Some of them that I don't even know what they are looking for, they are getting married at the age of 45 and the rest. So if you are into marriage and you discover that situation is unbearable, behavior, actions and the rest are unbearable, why don't you think it in your funky mind that for the past, let's assume you got married at the age of 35. For the past 35 years, you live your life successfully. So why don't you see it that if you separate yourself from this thing that is disturbing your rest of mind, you will be able to live again? Why do you have to kill somebody instead of simply separating? Let me tell you, separation is only shameful, is only painful, only as at that time. Maximum of 3 years later, maximum 3 years later, you will realize that as you separated, you are finding a better life, or you will realize that you have gotten enough wisdom that if you wish to go back to that same path, you will do better than how you did before. These are the reasons why you should choose separation or divorce over killing a spouse. Another thing you should think again, apart from the aspect that if this person is alive, is going to be useful in the life of the children in the future, or even immediately, depends on the kind of person you marry, is that remember this person is somebody's child. Your husband or your wife is a son, is a daughter, is a sister, is a brother, is an auntie, is a cousin to somebody. So why do you want to kill somebody's son, somebody's daughter, somebody's sister, somebody's brother, somebody's uncle, somebody's auntie? Did you think how many people you want to cause pain to just because of your feeling? Let me tell you, the love you have in your heart for anybody is just a feeling. Is just a feeling. Nothing is happening in reality. It's just the feeling that you nurture inside your mind. It is you that nurture that thing called love in your mind. So, my dear brothers and sisters, I see no reason why anybody should kill anybody. Marriage is for better, for worse. Marriage is not for do or die. When everything is smooth and you are happy, please stay. But if you think it's causing you depression, it's causing you anger, it's making you like you can lose your life, it will give you some kind of sickness, it's better you separate or you divorce. There is difference between separation and divorcing. Separation, you pack away, but you did not return bride price, you didn't go to court. That is separation. Then divorce, you return bride price, you go to court and tell the court you don't want again, and they will give you all the papers. So please think right today. Don't be a murderer because of a decision you make one day. You make a decision to say yes. Your mind was functioning well when you said yes. And you still have the right. You are a human being. There is something they call human rights. You still have the right to say no. It's a flexible thing. It's not rigid. When we are doing social study in those days, they say some laws are rigid, some laws are flexible. It is flexible. You say yes, you can still say no whenever you want. It's not a do or die affair. Please do not kill anybody because of marriage.